brake more, brake. Okay, just a bit closed up. Hey guys, welcome to another video. So in today's mock test video we have got Josh. So Josh, first time we're meeting today, yeah. He's made his way here from West Bromwich. So he's been having lessons with a different driving instructor from West Brom. And you haven't booked your test yet, have you?
No, I haven't, no, yeah.
Okay, do you feel your test ready?
A little bit.
Okay, he's feeling quite confident, yeah?
Yeah.
What would you say your main weak areas are?
Probably like approaching the junction and like turning.
Your turns in there, yeah?
Yeah,
okay.
definitely.
So I'll try and make you do loads of turns,
Okay,
yeah? Anything else?
That's it, to be honest.
Okay, cool. So the whole point of this mock test is find your mistakes, yeah, your weak areas, so you can go back to your instructor and then work on those, yeah? Okay. Okay, sorry if my voice sounds a bit weird, just recovering from a cold. Show me, tell me questions.
Yeah.
Have you done them?
I watch videos on them, I've never like done them in person.
We haven't done them with your instructor, yeah? Should we go through them today though?
Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
Okay, we'll go through the show me, tell me questions. Mistakes, so I won't tell you when you do make a mistake, yeah? Okay, again, you can watch it back on the video, because on the videos, like you've seen them before, I will, just before the mistake, just pause the video and just let you guys know that the mistake's about to happen, yeah? Okay, fine. Right, so you're going to be following the sat nav. Have you done much of that before?
Just one lesson, that's it.
You done one lesson on the sat nav, yeah? Okay. It is going to be extra hard because it's a totally different area. You've never driven Wolverhampton before, yeah? And plus, Josh has never driven this car, yeah? Never. So, all the mistakes that happen, just take it easy in the comments, like I always say, and just sort them out if any mistake does happen, yeah? Obviously, if there's any kind of danger situation, I will come in, yeah? That's okay, but otherwise, we're going to treat it like a test. So, we're outside the test centre. Do you know what happens on the test day and that?
Yeah, the instructor like tells me to come out, read the plate number, and I'll check the car and all that, yeah.
Yeah, good, the examiner you mean, yeah?
Yeah, the examiner.
Yeah, you're going to come out with them, tell you a bit about the test. Yeah, they do an eyesight test.
Yeah.
Then they ask you, tell me question first.
Yeah.
So the question they're going to ask you, how would you know if there's a problem with your anti-lock braking system?
Basically, a yellow ABS sign comes up and it just stays on when you turn the car on.
Brilliant, good, yeah. Okay, right, so whenever you're ready,
yeah.
Get moving, so I'll direct you out of here because sat nav doesn't pick up this estate, yeah.
Okay. It's a bit sensitive.
Let's get used to the car. Take the next turning on the left. At the end of the road, if you could turn left and then follow the sat nav, please.
Okay.
Here, as we get to the end of the road, you'll notice that Josh leaves it in gear 2. At this type of junction where you haven't got the best view, gear 1 would have been ideal, but Josh does it in gear 2 and he does get away with it, but he was risking the chance of stalling here. If you watch Josh here, when he changes gear, he stares down, and this was happening constantly throughout the test. Every time he was changing his gears, he was looking down at the gear stick, which isn't safe to do so. Obviously, when you're changing your gears, you shouldn't be looking down, you should be looking ahead. So this was a constant thing that kept happening throughout the test.
After 200 yards, turn right, A4039, Millfields Road.
When we're turning right here, Josh approaches this well and does his mirrors, signal and gets his position all in the correct order.
Turn right.
How are you finding this car compared to the other one?
So much better, fam. It's so much better. It's like cleaner as well. Look at this car.
Cleaner.
It's like when you touch the gas, it's just feels smooth.
As Josh moves off here, he doesn't put the handbrake fully down, so therefore it's making this beeping sound. So I just come in and just tell him that his handbrake's not fully down. The other thing that you'll notice here is the red laner car, and that's one of our DJN cars as well. So that laner has definitely made a serious fault. So yeah, they're waiting in the middle. They should have moved off a lot sooner. They're just blocking the traffic.
Okay, so your handbrake's still on here. That's what that sign tells you.
Okay.
You know, that sound.
Yeah. Okay.
That happens when the handbrake's on.
Here we have a mobility scooter in the road, which I don't know, for some reason we always find funny. You can see me and Josh having a laugh about it. And the way Josh deals with it isn't that bad, so he leaves enough space when overtaking it. But the one thing that he doesn't do is check his mirrors before overtaking. So he should have checked his centre and right mirror before overtaking the mobility scooter.
After 300 yards, go right on the roundabout and take the third exit, A4039, Cosley Road.
So at this roundabout there are a couple of driving faults. So the first one, you'll see the right signal that Josh puts on is too late. The signal should have been on earlier on the approach to the roundabout, but Josh puts it on just at the end as we're about to enter.
Go right on the roundabout and take the third exit.
And then once he's entered the roundabout, he keeps his position well and does good mirrors when he's about to exit, but he exits off into the right hand lane. He should have come off in the left hand lane as we're turning left at the following roundabout. He does all his observations really good, but for some reason he decided not to come over to the left hand side and he ended up in the right hand lane. So here now Josh has realised that he should have been in the left hand lane, but because he's in the right hand lane he decides to turn right at the roundabout, which is absolutely fine. But the thing that he doesn't do is signal right, so this would be a serious fault for forgetting to put his right signal on a big major roundabout.
Go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, A463, Black Country Route.
And again, when he exits this roundabout, he comes off in the right hand lane, which isn't a major problem because what he does here now, he does his checks and when it's safe to do so, moves over to the left hand lane. Yeah, so here, because he went the wrong way, I decided to change the route.
I generally mean that, to be honest. I didn't see it on time.
That's fine, no problem.
I just carried on.
Tell you what, let's I'd love to change the route a bit now, yeah.
Okay,
So let's
yeah,
leave us
sorry.
at that. Okay, if you could turn right, please, at this roundabout.
Okay.
It's the second exit to the right.
Okay.
At this roundabout, I asked Josh to turn right, so he should be in the right hand lane, but instead he uses the left hand lane to make this right turn, which is a definite serious fault.
Go straight in, second exit. And you can turn left.
So we've entered the car park. This is where I'll ask Josh to carry out the reverse bay parking manoeuvre.
Just keep driving forward, please. I'm just going to follow the road to the right, yeah?
Yeah.
Follow the road markings. Let's continue straight on. Drive just down to the bottom there, and then we're going to stop, and then we're going to do the reverse bay parking to one of these bays on the left, please.
Okay. Stop here.
So keep into the middle, please.
Okay.
Yes, you can stop about here and just carry out the reverse bay park maneuver.
Which one do you pick?
Sorry?
Which line do you pick?
Which line?
I mean one of these ones.
Oh, stickers.
Yeah, stickers, sorry.
So do you use the stickers with your other instructor?
No.
How do you do it with your other instructor?
Just told me to like pick a line somewhere here and then just...
Yeah, so give it a go with the method that you use.
Okay.
Obviously it's going to be slightly different. It's going to be a bit more difficult in this car
Okay.
because you haven't done it in this car before, yeah.
Okay.
So we don't know what your sticker is going to be at the moment because you haven't done it before in this car. So let's give it a go.
Okay.
Remember, if you do mess it up, just try and sort it out, yeah?
That's fine.
Oh, take the sat now.
Here, when Josh did the manoeuvre, he did it quite well. His observations could have been a bit better. He could have looked around, especially out the back window, a bit more. But otherwise, he was inside the bay. But for some reason, he said he wasn't too happy and he wanted to readjust. So he went forward again and came back again. But first time round, he was in anyway. And we do talk about this a bit more at the end in the debrief after the test.
Done.
You happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not
It's
really.
good. You're not really, is it?
No.
Do you want to sort it out or?
Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're happy with it, yeah?
Yeah, it's
Okay, let's drive off then. So if you just follow the road markings around, we're going to go out that
okay.
exit there, yeah? The end of the road, turn right.
Okay.
So here we have another serious fault. Okay, even though this one's serious, it is quite funny. So what happens here, I asked Josh to turn right, so he does his mirrors and signal to the right. It's got a decent position, but then all of a sudden he goes left. He just turns the wrong way.
So we're supposed to turn right. Don't want to carry on going through this. So sort of this way to the left. See the no entry signs there, yeah? Okay. Follow it around this way now. And we're just gonna drive all the way back round, yeah?
Yeah, sorry about that.
No worries.
So now we end up in another car park where we just have to turn the car around and get back out of here.
At the next roundabout, sorry, at the next roundabout, if you could turn right, there you go.
Here Josh switches lanes really well.
Yeah, third exit.
Here, as Josh moves the car forward slightly, if you look at his hands, they're not on the steering wheel. So he's actually moving the car with his hands down in his laps. To be honest, I've never had this marked down on a test before, where the car's moving and the learner hasn't got any hands on the steering wheel. But just imagine there's a vehicle behind us who hasn't stopped in time and hits our car. We basically wouldn't have any control over where the car's going to go. So it's important to keep your hands on the wheel. Here, Josh picks up a driving fault for stopping a bit too close to the car in front. So when you stop behind a car, always make sure you can see the back tyres and a bit of road. The reason to keep this safe gap, just in case the car in front breaks down or rolls back, you can easily drive around it. Here, there will be another serious fault when Josh exits this roundabout. So when exiting this roundabout, Josh should have come over to the left a lot sooner than he did. So Josh stayed to the right hand side, therefore the car behind us thought that Josh was going to the following exit. So in the end, when Josh did come over to exit the roundabout, it was quite late and the car behind us had already started to enter that exit, and therefore Josh slowed that car down. So that was a definite serious fault there.
It's okay, carry on.
Sorry.
Carry on.
I didn't know it was a one-way. I thought it was two entrances. Sorry.
No worries. This roundabout, if you could go right, second exit.
Yeah.
Here, when exiting the roundabout, Josh's mirror checks are really late. He should have checked them a lot earlier, well before he signalled, but as soon as he does do this mistake, he realises straight away and just tells me that he's done that.
Check my mirrors. I don't check them for a signal.
Here we have another serious fault. So we have a meeting situation where there's a parked vehicle on our side of the road and there's an oncoming vehicle. So the space is really tight and narrow, and ideally Josh should have stopped and gave way to the oncoming car. But instead he doesn't even slow down, so I have to come in, ask him to slow down and just take control of the steering because we are really close to the parked car. But I need to make sure we didn't hit the parked car there.
Okay, slow down a bit more please, brake more, brake. Okay, just a bit close, don't worry, carry on.
Here I asked Josh the show me question, so I just asked him to open the window when it's safe to do so and then close it.
When it's safe to do so, could you open your window for me please? Close it.
So,
Thank you. You can park a bit of safe on the left.
okay.
Okay, and move off whenever you're ready.
So when moving off, you should do all your observations, and your final check is normally your blind spot over your right shoulder, and if it's safe, then release the handbrake and move the car. What you'll notice here is Josh moves the car just slightly and then does his blind spot check. So he should have made sure that he's safe first and then move the car, not the other way around. Here again, Josh forgets to check his mirrors when he's overtaking and passing this parked lorry.
The traffic lights, if you can turn left please.
Okay.
And again, you'll see Josh's no hands on the steering trick as we approach these lights.
Safe on the left please.
Okay.
Here I asked Josh to pull up anywhere safe on the left, and he could have pulled up well before this white van, but he doesn't. Instead, when he does pull up, he parks opposite a junction, which would be a driving fault.
And move off whenever you're ready.
Okay. Can I still signal?
I'd love to help you, but remember it's a mock test, yeah.
So I don't want to distract the other drivers. That makes any sense.
Do you want me to talk about this at the end with you, yeah?
Okay.
Roundabout, we're going to turn left second exit.
Here at the roundabout, I asked Josh to turn left second exit, and he uses the wrong lane. So this time, instead of letting him carry on, because we were basically running out of time, I asked him to come back over to the left hand lane.
So this lane here.
Sorry. I've been here before.
So once Josh enters this roundabout, his position's quite good. He stays in the left hand lane, but towards the end you'll see his car go slightly to the right over the white line, and he enters the other lane. Luckily there was no one on our right hand side, so it didn't really affect anybody, so this would just be a driving fault. But if there was a vehicle next to us, I'd have probably asked him to come back to the left or held the steering, so then it could have easily been a serious fault.
Roundabout coming up shortly. At the roundabout, if you can turn right, third exit, please.
Okay.
So here we're going to have a couple of serious faults coming up. So again here, when changing lanes to the right, Josh does this really well.
Towards Bilston.
Yes, right third exit. Once you turn right at this one, you turn left at the following one.
Okay.
But once he enters this roundabout, you'll see that there are hardly any mirror checks when exiting the roundabout. And again, Josh should have exited into the left hand lane, because I did make it quite clear that we're turning left at the following roundabout. But he came off in the right hand lane, again, which isn't a massive problem, but you will see that this does cause another serious fault at this following roundabout that's coming up. So for turning left here, Josh should be in the left hand lane, but he's in the middle lane, and he actually uses middle lane to take the left in. And again, as soon as he does it, you'll see Josh's reaction. He realizes straight away.
Left into it, sorry. Sorry, man.
No worries.
That's like I said.
If you can take the next turning on the right, please.
So here we're heading back to the test centre now, where we're going to talk about all the faults in a lot more detail.
The end of the road, if you can turn right. please. Let's go past the test centre entrance and park up on the left.
Past the entrance?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go past it. Let's park on the left here, please. Okay, so that's the end of the test. How do you think that went?
Failed miserably.
Okay, so let's see if you can work out what kind of stuff do you think you messed up on.
Yeah. The biggest one, yeah, was when I was exiting the roundabout. Literally, you know that patched area?
Yeah.
I went onto that area when I'm not meant to, and I like made another driver slow down, which is like just bad. Yeah, that's one.
Excellent for noticing and realising that, yeah? Okay, overall on roundabouts, yeah. You know, because there's quite a few big roundabouts between right, third exit, yeah? Okay. How confident do you feel on those?
I think I was alright, but I don't know.
So, you know, when you're entering them, your
Yeah.
observations, your judgment's quite good, yeah?
Okay.
You know, once you're on the roundabout, you've entered the roundabout, you're turning right, yeah? Do you think there's enough mirror checks to realise what's happening around?
No, there isn't.
Yeah?
No.
You leave it too late, yeah? And leaving it that late, obviously it's a lot harder to work out what's going on around you. Yeah, a good driver, as soon as you enter the roundabout, a good driver checks every 2 to 3 seconds just what's around them. Yeah, and what you're doing, you're leaving it too late. What I would do is at every exit, just have a look in your mirrors, see what's around you. Yeah, and then at what point are you supposed to start changing over to the left hand side?
When you've exited the last roundabout, last exit.
When you've just passed it.
Yeah, when you just passed it.
Yeah, good. Yeah, even when you just get level with it, try and aim to do everything. Then, yeah, you're leaving it really late. Yeah, like you know that time when we slowed that car down when you said you were on that patch thing. That car thought you were going back round because you left it so late. Yeah, so that was a constant thing that was happening on the roundabouts. Yeah, and I remember on the last one when I said turn right, third exit, then we're going to turn left. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you turn right, yeah. But I did tell you that we're going to turn left, yeah. So which lane should you have come off in? And which lane should you come?
I didn't see another roundabout.
So you know we turned right, third exit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I said to you, then after that we'll be turning left. Yeah.
Oh.
It was just a few yards. I remember when you went when you stayed in the middle lane and you said, "Oh, that was too late." Yeah. And you knew you'd made a mistake there. Yeah.
Should have carried on.
Should have carried on where?
Going straight.
Yeah. You did that recovery. You know, if you're in the wrong lane, what should you do?
Just carry on.
Yeah, just go that way. What did you do though?
Actually messed it up.
Yeah, and you knew you were actually doing something serious there as well, yeah, which would cause a danger, but you still did it. That was the worst thing, because as soon as you did the mistake, you were like, I should have done that. I'm sorry, man. You were saying that kind of stuff. So don't do it.
Yeah.
Go the wrong way. Or it's not just about your test. Afterwards as well, if you're in the wrong lane, it's not safe. Go the other way. Yeah. Okay. So roundabouts definitely need to you need to improve. Yeah. So your mirrors more, know what's happening going on ahead. So what I do is I go, you know, when you have your lesson with your instructor,
Yeah.
then you're going to do some big roundabouts and improve your awareness on what's happening around you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's one main thing that happened quite a few times. Yeah. Mirrors in general, how do you think they are?
I just signalled once. Literally, yeah, I just signalled once when I looked at my mirror, that was it.
Yeah, otherwise just signal first, mirrors after.
Yeah.
And you know when, for example, that mobility scooter when we overtook,
Yeah, I didn't check.
and which mirror are you supposed to check before overtaking?
The right one.
Yeah, centre and right. Yeah, always
Yeah.
check repairs. Remember, that one gives you a true picture of what's happening behind you,
Okay.
and that one tells you somebody's overtaking you. Yeah, so that's what you should be checking before you decide to overtake, because you're changing your direction, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay. And were there any of those mirror checks there?
No, there wasn't.
And that could be really. Just imagine always think there's a bike overtaking you. Yeah, and if you're not checking that mirror, bang. Yeah, you're gonna cause serious injury to someone. Yeah, so mirrors in general, you gotta plan more ahead and then do your mirrors accordingly. Yeah. So that one of the other main things I noticed, every time you change gear, where do your eyes be? Where are you looking?
I was just confirming because I haven't seen these gears before.
Yeah, and that, like, you know, when people first start to drive,
Yeah.
a lot of people do that. Yeah, we check it because you're not comfortable with where the gear stick is and gears. But you haven't had that many lessons. You said you've had about 16 hours.
Yeah, 16.
Yeah, 16 hours. Your driving's not bad for 16 hours. Yeah, add another 7 or 8 hours. that should improve it massively. Yeah, okay. But after 16 hours, you should not be looking down at your gear on every single gear change.
Yeah.
Why is that dangerous, you think?
Because literally like 1 second, I can either like slow down or just, I don't know.
Yeah.
Figure that
So
out.
you're looking down here, someone runs across the road, are you going to notice them?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got to get out of that habit. Okay, maybe an odd glance here or there if you're a bit mixed up with them, but you do nearly every single watch back on the video, you see your eyes are down there. Yeah. Okay. Other stuff. So we've got mirrors. There's a couple of signals which you can watch back in the video. Yeah. Okay. At that roundabout, at one roundabout, I asked you to turn right. Yeah, remember we went the wrong way?
Yeah.
Where you're supposed to be following the sat nav,
Yeah.
After I said just turn right, second exit at the roundabout, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so you to turn right, yeah, which lane are you supposed to be in?
Right.
Yeah, you're in the left lane. Yeah, you're in the left lane, and then as soon as you enter the roundabout, then you switched over to the right. Yeah, you're supposed to select the correct lane at the start. Yeah, beforehand. Again, what should you have done there if you notice you're in the wrong lane?
Just carry on.
Yeah, carry on the other way. Okay, so remember that, yeah. Have you ever used? Well, do you use any kind of routine when you're approaching a turn roundabout? Have you been taught a routine?
Mirror, signal, maneuver.
Good.
That
Have
makes
you? Do you ever use it?
If you've seen me, no, I haven't used it, no.
Yeah. Okay, so this one's quite important for anybody who's listening as well. Yeah. So you know the MSM routine, yeah. The stands for mirror, signal, maneuver. Like you said, the maneuver is broken down into your position, your speed, and where to look. Yeah. So position P, speed S, L, look. Yeah. Okay. So it's MSPSL. Yeah. So you know if you stick to that routine, yeah. So every time I ask you to turn right or left, yeah. What's the first thing you should do?
Mirror.
Yeah. And then.
Speed. MP. Oh, position.
No, it's MSPSL. So what is it? Mirror. Then. You got to tell everyone where you're going by doing what?
Oh, signal.
Good. So it's always mirror, signal, and then the P.
Positioning.
Get your correct position. Good. And then the other S was for?
Speed.
That's where you slow down and get the correct gear. And then finally the L is look. Look at where you're going. Yeah. Okay. I'll put this in the video. Yeah. Okay. In I'll actually like type her up on the video as well. Yeah. But you know if you use this routine, yeah, your driving's gonna improve massively. You know when we teach you guys these routines, yeah, they seem a bit boring. Yeah, there's loads of other routines, but this is the only routine I ask you guys always use, because sorry, this is what's lacking from your driving. Yeah, so every time if you're saying mirror, signal, position, speed, look, you're not gonna mess it up, are you? Yeah. So try and fit that routine into your driving. Yeah. Okay. The other things, the maneuver. So the reverse bay park. Yeah. You know, first time round, did you realise you were actually inside the lines?
I was, but I was just like, it was just rubbish. I didn't like it.
Okay, what did you like about it?
I was too far on one side rather than being in the middle.
Yeah. But you know, if you're too far to one side,
yeah,
then the other side, does that matter?
I don't know.
Yeah, as long as you're in.
Really?
Yeah, as long as you're in. That's all that matters.
So you know when you finish the maneuver, does the instructor not come out and check?
They'll only come out to check if you're like, say if your tyre's on the line, and they want to see how much you're on the line, because you can't even get away with there is a bit of leeway there, yeah.
Okay,
but if you're a bit close to one side and the other side, that's fine.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I would have left you where he was the first time around, but you know, to check that you're in the lines, okay. To check that you're in the lines, you were looking ahead. You kept looking ahead. You kept looking ahead. Yeah.
Parallel.
Okay, but you know the lines ahead, they don't always be parallel. Not in every single car park. Yeah. How else could you check if you're inside the lines or not?
I'll say look at the windows.
Yeah, look at these mirrors. Has your instructor got these little round mirrors, these blind spot mirrors?
Nothing like that.
Okay, but even in the big mirrors, you can kind of tell. Yeah, but these little ones they do make it quite easy for that maneuver. Yeah. Okay, so that. But what else could have been a bit better with your maneuver? Do you know?
Would you say slow down more?
Nah, speed wasn't that bad.
Okay.
Observations, looking around more.
Okay.
Yeah, just obviously where we did it was nice and quiet. Yeah. Where would you normally do that kind of maneuver?
Car park.
Yeah, busy car park.
Busy,
yeah. I can just imagine doing that at a busy shopping centre and you're not looking around. What could happen?
Could hit pedestrians and children.
Exactly. Right. So that. Is there anything else? Oh, I've got loads here, like I said. Look back in the video, yeah. Okay, the one time I had to hold the steering.
Yeah.
Who
Was
had
I
priority
meant
there?
to brake and stop then, or what would you have done if that was me? If that was you?
If that was me, I would have stopped. But
Just stopped.
you could have gone through, but it should have been a lot slower than you were.
Oh, okay.
That was too fast. And how close were you to that car on the left?
Very close.
Very close.
Very close,
Yeah. Who had priority there?
Them,
Yeah.
because he's on my.
That's it. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they had priority again, but there weren't any mirrors there either. Yeah, that happened
Yeah,
a few times. And you got this habit, like say you come up to some traffic lights or something, and you know you're going to stop. Your hand just drop off the steering wheel. So you're basically driving with no hands on the wheel. Yeah. Okay, watch that back.
Is that minor?
Yeah. You can't really it's nothing. Nothing actually happened.
Yeah.
So we couldn't really follow you for it. But again, is that safe to do? You
No,
think?
it's not safe.
Yeah.
Something
Yeah.
can happen.
Okay. Just remember, instead of just thinking, "Oh, would I get away with that on my test?" Just think about safety. Yeah. Okay. Make yourself a good driver. You'll have no problem with them going past the test. Remember that situation where you asked me? You said, "Shall I put my signal on?"
Yeah.
Yeah. That was quite good there. Yeah, with this signal
Was it
because
mental or something?
because there was a lot of traffic. Then yeah, if there's just like say one or two cars coming,
Yeah.
there's a gap. I wouldn't signal till the gap actually comes up.
Okay.
Yeah, because like you said, you don't want to put them off. Yeah, they could think
yeah.
you're moving off.
Yeah.
If there's a lot of traffic like there was there, then you could put the signal on so somebody may give you way.
Okay.
Yeah, but then when you moved off, you miss your blind spot check.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and even previously you did check it earlier. Yeah. The time before when I asked you to stop.
Mm.
But again, when you move off from a park position, yeah, what's the first thing you're supposed to do?
I would say like blind spot, to be honest.
No, blind spot's not the first thing. First thing you do, you prepare your car. So you select your gear, get your feet ready.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. And then you do your observations.
Okay.
Then you make a decision if it's safe or not to go. Yeah.
I've got a question.
Yeah.
If the instructor tells you to park on the left, you meant to turn your car off, or
No.
what should you do?
Just what you do. So once you pull up on there, you never switch your car off until you come back.
Okay.
And you don't switch your car off. Yeah?
Okay.
So you're gonna, when you're pulling up, you do your mirror signal like you were doing. You're pulling up quite well, and then once you stop, make sure you secure the car, handbrake and
Okay,
neutral.
handbrake.
You were leaving
Yeah,
that.
I don't know what to do.
well,
To be honest,
yeah.
I've done that before.
Okay. So handbrake and neutral. Then you just take your feet off and
Okay.
wait for the next instruction, which is going to be to move off. Yeah.
Mm.
So when you move off, we said, what's the first thing you do?
Prepare your car.
You prepare your car. Then you have a look around to see if it's safe to go or not. Yeah, you make that decision. If it is safe to go, so signal if necessary. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then just before releasing your handbrake, check your blind spot. Okay. Check your blind spot. The first time you just put the handbrake and started moving, then at a quick glance. There's no point checking after you moved off, is there? Because you've already moved off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So a couple of times you used the wrong gear on turns. Like one time, the roundabout you took in gear 3, a small
remember
roundabout.
that,
Instead, you even said it. Even coming out of this junction, the end of the road at the start, you did that in gear 2. You got away with it. Yeah, this car's pretty good on the clutch like that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But you would have most likely stalled in a petrol car there. Yeah. Okay.
Is this diesel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, it comes down to that routine, not sticking to MSPSL. Yeah, try and stick to that routine more. Say it in your head, say it out loud if you want to. Yeah, and that will just solve a lot of issues in your driving. Yeah. Okay. With that parking up, you did park on the when you parked up on the left,
Yeah.
there was a junction on your right hand side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that would have been the fault there as well. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we talked about the roundabouts, and then yeah, just like we said, mirrors in general, a bit more awareness what's happening around. Your lane change, your dual carriageway is good. Like your mirrors,
Yeah.
okay there. Yeah. Sometimes you speed on the big roundabout, you slow down a bit too much. If you
Yeah,
slow down a bit
yeah.
too much, what are people going to try and do?
Just overtaking.
Yeah,
just cause
overtake you.
accident.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So hopefully that's helped you.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And like I said, your test isn't booked, so you got a lot of time. So maybe you could have another one after another few lessons with your instructor. Yeah. But look, you know what needs to work on.
Yeah.
You're paying for these driving lessons with your instructor. You should be letting your instructor know what you feel you need to work on and what you want to work on. And most instructors, the good ones, will say, yeah, let's stick to that. Okay. Okay. So yeah, like I said, that was gonna be really hard for you. Yeah, you haven't had that many lessons. It's a totally new car,
Yeah.
totally different area. Yeah, there were going to be loads of mistakes. Yeah, there were loads of mistakes, but this helps you, helps people watching, And Josh, thanks for taking the mock test. Yeah. Okay, guys, and remember, if you found it helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.